2 hidden signs she's crazy about you. Number 2 is shocking. Stoicism, modern stoic. Love is not just looking at each other, it's looking together in the same direction. Renia Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Let me break a truth that will forever change how you perceive attraction. Right now, a quiet battle is unfolding all around you. A war fought in fleeting glances, unconscious gestures, and unspoken tests. Most men walk right through this battlefield, completely unaware they're missing the signs. After years spent decoding thousands of interactions and immersing myself in behavioral psychology, I have uncovered 2 unmistakable signals that reveal when a woman is genuinely, deeply into you. The startling part? There could be a woman in your life right now, maybe a colleague, a longtime friend, or someone you see at the gym who's sending these signs, and you're blind to them. Every day you pass by these hidden opportunities because no one ever taught you how to read the language of subtle attraction. But that ends today. Consider this your key to understanding female desire on a primal level. Soon, you'll walk into any room and instantly sense who's drawn to you, not by what they say, but by what their body reveals. Attraction isn't a matter of choice. It's biology wired deep within us. Master these 2 signs, and you'll see every interaction with a clarity few ever achieve, like a modern stoic recognizing the hidden truths beneath surface appearances. Welcome to the Blessing of Stoicism, where for over a decade I've dedicated myself to unearthing the hidden truths of human attraction, not the shallow clichés you find everywhere, but the deep psychological undercurrents that truly shape desire and connection. What I am about to reveal comes from years of rigorous research, thousands of real-world experiments, and insights from top behavioral psychologists. This isn't guesswork or theory, it's battle-tested knowledge that has transformed countless men's understanding of the women in their lives. Here's the hard, unvarnished truth. Most men are completely blind to the real signs of attraction. They fall into the trap of cheesy pickup lines and grand gestures, waiting for obvious signs that rarely arrive. Meanwhile, women communicate their interests through subtle channels, micro-expressions, subconscious body language, and evolutionary signals that most men don't even notice. Today, that changes. We are going beyond words to decode these silent signals, revealing 2 universal signs she's genuinely crazy about you, signs that cut across culture, age, and personality. Once you recognize them, you'll see them everywhere, in coffee shops, at work, and among friends. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts, and understanding these signs will color your perspective forever." But before we dive deep, I need you to hit that subscribe button now. Why? Because what you're about to learn is just the surface. Each week, this channel delivers deeper insights into attraction, confidence, and masculine excellence that every man serious about his growth must absorb. Drop a comment below with the word decode to show you're ready to master these skills, because after this, every interaction you have with women will be seen through a new lens. You'll never interpret their behavior the same way again. Now let's get into it. You must understand this. Attraction isn't loud. It's not about flashy gestures. It's quiet, subtle, and often invisible unless you know what to look for. The first hidden signs in her eyes. When a woman is captivated by you, her pupils dilate unconsciously. This is nature's way of signaling interest. Dilated pupils mean she's focused, engaged, and emotionally connected. You won't hear her say it, but her eyes will speak volumes. Pay attention to how long she holds your gaze and the way her eyes soften when you look back. It's a silent promise of deeper connection. This is no coincidence. It's biology. Remember the words of Seneca. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. In this moment, her eyes tell you everything about her present feeling toward you, if only you choose to see it. The second sign is even more shocking because it's so easy to miss. Her subconscious mirroring of your body language. This isn't mimicry done consciously. It's an instinctual behavior rooted in evolutionary psychology that signals deep attraction and comfort. If she leans in when you lean in, touches her hair or face when you do, or mirrors your posture, she's sending a powerful message. It means her brain is syncing with yours, an unconscious bond forming in real time. It's the quiet, invisible dance of attraction, far more revealing than any spoken word. As Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Recognize these signs and act with intention, not hesitation. Don't miss your chance because you weren't paying attention. The world of attraction is complex, but these two signs are your compass in the chaos. They bring clarity where there was confusion. They empower you to move beyond guesswork and into confidence, guided by knowledge rooted in timeless Stoic wisdom and modern science alike. Don't let these subtle truths slip through your fingers. Embrace them, master them, and watch how your relationships transform. Now, I want to hear from you. Share your experiences or moments when you realize these signs in someone you cared about. Comment below with your stories. Your insights matter. Together, we decode the language of love and attraction, building a life marked by purpose, power, and profound connection. Now, let's get into it. Sign number 1, the copycat effect. The copycat effect is not just some quirky psychological trick. It's a deeply rooted, primal mechanism woven into the very fabric of our evolutionary biology. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, her subconscious mind takes control and starts mirroring your behaviors without her even realizing it. This goes far beyond simple imitation, like copying your drink order or casually matching your posture. It's a total synchronization of tiny, almost imperceptible micro-behaviors that reveal her genuine interest on a level words can never reach. Picture her vocal patterns subtly aligning with your speech rhythm and tone, her breathing rate syncing with yours as if your bodies are in silent conversation, or even her blinking matching yours in perfect timing. These aren't coincidences, they're biological signals, primal responses wired into human nature that speak louder than any sentence you could say. Consider micro-gestures, the way she might touch her face or run her fingers through her hair just moments after you do the same. Imagine sitting across from her at a quiet cafe, leaning forward to emphasize a point, and within seconds, she mirrors your motion, as if drawn by an unseen force. You absent-mindedly run your hand through your hair, and 5 seconds later, she's twirling a strand of hers, locked into an invisible rhythm with you. This is attraction manifesting physically, a dance of synchronization that's often invisible to the untrained eye, but impossible to fake or hide. Science confirms this too. Research from the University of California demonstrates that couples deeply attracted to each other show up to 72% more mirroring behavior than platonic pairs. More importantly, the stronger the attraction, the quicker and more precise this mirroring becomes. Here's a practical way to test it. During the first 5 minutes of interaction, observe her default posture and mannerisms carefully. This is your baseline. Then, between minutes 5 and 7, make a deliberate, noticeable change in your body language. Cross your arms, lean back in your chair, or shift your position dramatically. Watch closely for her response. If she mirrors your shift quickly, that's a clear sign she's subconsciously engaged. Next, make subtle gestures like touching your chin or adjusting your hair and measure how swiftly she follows your lead. The quicker and more exact her imitation, the stronger her attraction. This is the golden rule of mirroring. Rapid, precise copying equals deep, subconscious connection. But don't be fooled into thinking this is a one-way street. The power of mirroring is reciprocal. You must consciously match her breathing patterns, subtle shifts, and vocal rhythms to deepen the connection. This isn't about manipulation. It's about building a visceral, almost electric bond that bypasses the brain's logical filters. When you match her micro-movements, you signal on a fundamental human level that you are in tune with her, creating a shared emotional space where attraction can flourish. This is a profound, modern application of Stoicism. using awareness and control over your own body language to foster authentic connection and presence. Watch for delayed mirroring, too. If she repeats your movements after 30 or 60 seconds rather than immediately, it suggests an internal conflict. Her mind may be resisting attraction, but her body is betraying her true feelings. This delay is a window into her subconscious battle, an unspoken admission that attraction is there even if she tries to hide it. Mirroring never lies. While words can be deceiving and social masks can obscure true emotions, the body reveals the raw truth of desire. The silent dance of imitation is an ancient language of intimacy and trust, a fundamental human signal that transcends culture and circumstance. For men between the ages of 35 and 70, an age where experience sharpens insight but social complexity often increases, mastering this silent language is essential. Life's distractions and the pressure to perform can cloud genuine connection, but learning to recognize and respond to these hidden signs will give you a powerful edge. It's not just about decoding attraction, it's about grounding your interactions in reality and presence. You must become fluent in this wordless dialogue, understanding that every subtle gesture carries weight, every breath and blink is part of the conversation. This knowledge transforms the way you approach relationships. Instead of relying on rehearsed lines or superficial charm, you tune in to the real signals, the signals your subconscious mind picks up on when judging sincerity and interest. You become the kind of man who commands respect, not through force, but through presence. This is the Stoic ideal applied to modern dating: calm, observant, and emotionally intelligent. You don't chase or plead for attention. You read the cues and respond with confidence and clarity, making your intentions known through the most authentic channel there is, your body. In today's fast-paced world, where communication is often reduced to text messages and social media posts, this embodied awareness is revolutionary. It cuts through the noise, the masks, the pretenses. Mirroring is a connection hack, a visceral way to bond that no amount of online messaging can replicate. If you want to stand out, you have to master the art of presence and synchronization. This means training yourself to notice the micro details, the tiny shifts in posture, the rhythm of breathing, the way she instinctively follows your lead. When you do this, you tap into a primal human truth. Attraction is a dance before it is a decision. You must also be intentional about how you engage in this dance. Use your awareness not to manipulate, but to foster real intimacy. Match her rhythm with respect and authenticity. When you breathe as she breathes, when you mirror her tone and gestures, you create a silent bond that makes her feel understood and safe. This shared rhythm forms the foundation for trust and deeper connection. It's a lesson in modern Stoicism, controlling what you can, being aware of what's beyond words, and responding with calm strength. Remember, this isn't about playing games or testing limits. It's about embracing a powerful truth. Attraction reveals itself through the body long before words confirm it. When you become fluent in this language, you gain insight that most men never will. You can read the room, the moment, the woman in front of you, and respond in a way that fosters genuine engagement. This is how you build relationships that matter, not by forcing affection, but by earning it through presence, awareness, and authenticity. So take this knowledge seriously. Practice observing, practicing your own mirroring and cultivating patience. Don't rush or fake the connection. Let it unfold naturally as your awareness deepens. Your mission is clear. Become the man who sees beyond the surface, who understands the silent signals of desire, and who meets them with confidence and respect. In mastering this, you master more than dating. You master a profound human art. You embody Stoicism in its modern form, strength grounded in awareness, power expressed through calm connection, and attraction born from genuine presence. This is the path to not just being noticed, but being truly seen and valued. Sign number 2, the forced jealousy trap. The forced jealousy trap is the hidden battlefield where most men lose before the game even begins. because they completely misread female psychology at its deepest, most primal level. What appears on the surface as cold disinterest or subtle withdrawal is actually one of the most powerful, undeniable signals that she's crazy about you. You must understand this. This is not some childish game or manipulation. It's a neurological test coded into her brain by millions of years of evolution, a survival mechanism that triggers when a woman's feelings start to run deep. When she begins to develop real affection, her mind compels her to test your value by creating jealousy scenarios. This is not a conscious ploy, it's instinct. She cannot help herself. She must know if you're worth her time, worth her attention, and worth the risk of her heart. Here's how the forced jealousy trap works, step by step. It begins with a subtle withdrawal. You'll be having a great conversation, laughing, connecting, then suddenly she'll mention another woman in passing or notice you talking to someone else. Watch closely. Within seconds, she creates physical distance, crosses her arms, or starts giving shorter, clipped responses. Most men freeze and panic. They misinterpret this as rejection and back off immediately. This is the biggest mistake you can make. The truth is the opposite. Her primal brain is screaming, is he high value enough to compete? Does he matter enough to risk losing? This is her unconscious way of testing your strength and confidence. Next, she moves to the probing phase. She drops seemingly innocent but loaded comments like, "You two seem close," or "I bet girls like that are more your type." This is where most men blow it, either by over-explaining, getting defensive, or trying to convince her. Let me be clear. None of that works. The secret weapon here is total calm. Say less. Be cool. Silence speaks louder than any excuse. A simple, "Yeah, he seems like a great guy," delivered with a smirk or amused indifference, shows zero insecurity and radiates confidence. This is magnetic. This is power. This is what separates the boys from the men. Then comes the ultimate test. The proximity play. She'll start standing closer to other men when you're around, or casually mention being asked out. The key detail is her eyes. They flick to you instantly, within a fraction of a second, waiting for your reaction. This is the moment where most men crumble. They panic, chase, get angry, or become possessive. These reactions destroy attraction immediately. Your response must be one of amused detachment. Smile slightly, nod, even agree if you want. "Yeah, he seems like a great guy." Show her you're unshakable. This is the real test of your value. If you crack, if you chase, you lose. If you hold your ground, you win. What happens next is almost magical. Within minutes, she'll find a reason to re-engage with you, often increasing physical contact, brushing your arm, leaning in closer. This completes the jealousy trap cycle. She needed to confirm your worth. You gave her proof of your strength by not biting. Her attraction spikes because you demonstrated unshakable confidence, emotional mastery, and genuine value. This is how you become irresistible. This is how you command respect and desire without even trying. Remember what Marcus Aurelius, the greatest Stoic emperor, said. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the essence of modern Stoicism applied to relationships. You cannot control her actions, her tests, or her feelings, but you can control your response. You must master your emotions and refuse to be shaken by petty games or jealousy traps. This is how you maintain your power. This is how you rise above the noise and become the man who is respected, desired, and never taken for granted. Modern life bombards you with distractions, insecurities, and doubts. Social media feeds the fear of missing out, comparisons, and self-doubt. But you must stand firm. You must build an unbreakable mindset. This forced jealousy trap is the perfect example. When she pulls away, you don't fold. When she tests, you don't react. When she tries to provoke insecurity, you show dominance through calm. This is how winners behave. This is how leaders act. You must remember, attraction is not about chasing or proving yourself. It's about being calm, being confident, being so sure of your value that no test or trick shakes your foundation. When you master this, women don't just notice you. They crave your presence. They seek your attention because you embody strength, control, and certainty. And they respect that. So here's your action plan. The next time you sense her pulling away or dropping those subtle jealousy hints, do not panic. Recognize it for what it is, a sign that she cares enough to test you. Do not over-explain or get defensive. Instead, hold your ground with cool amusement. Use short, confident responses. Show zero insecurity. Let her see that you are the prize, not the other way around. This is your moment to seize power. This is your moment to rise. If you want to dominate the game, if you want to be the man she can't get enough of, then internalize this lesson. Control your emotions, own your confidence, and never give her the satisfaction of seeing you rattle. This is not just dating advice. It's a blueprint for life mastery. It's the modern Stoic way to command respect, influence, and desire. It's the mindset that turns men into legends. I challenge you now. Comment below with the statement, "I am the man who never folds under pressure." Like and subscribe if you're ready to master your emotions, crush every test, and become the undeniable alpha in your world. Don't miss this. Confidence is your kingdom. Own it, rule it, live it. Because the forced jealousy trap is not a threat. It's your opportunity to prove your worth, take control, and make her fall harder than ever. You must see it. You must own it. You must conquer it. This is your moment. Make it count. The neuroscience behind her subtle tests is truly fascinating and essential for you to understand if you want to decode her true feelings. When you pass these challenges, her brain releases dopamine and oxytocin, those powerful chemicals linked to pleasure and bonding, even more than it would from straightforward compliments. This means you're not just impressing her on the surface, you've proven yourself worthy deep down, on a biological level. This cycle is not a coincidence. It repeats over and over in dating scenarios. The more interested she is, the more tests she'll subconsciously create to gauge your value. Many men mistakenly see these moments as mixed signals, confusing hesitation or indirect comments for rejection. But here's the truth. These are green lights in disguise, invitations to step up and demonstrate your worth. Once you grasp this pattern, you'll start noticing it everywhere, in the barista who suddenly drops a line about her boyfriend while you're flirting, or the co-worker who comments on how often you talk to the new hire. They're not pushing you away. They're handing you opportunities to show your strength and confidence. The difference lies in your reaction. You must train yourself to recognize these cues and hold your discipline without reacting impulsively. This restraint is your power. It transforms your role from a man who chases after affection to the one who is pursued, respected, and desired. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is not just about romantic signals. It's about mastering your own responses and owning your value. In real life, don't waste energy trying to decode every word or test. Focus on your growth, on being steady and confident. The moment you stop chasing is the moment she notices you for who you truly are. Now it's your turn. Share your experiences. Have you ever noticed these hidden signs? How did you respond? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's start a conversation about turning the tables and mastering the art of attraction with Stoic strength and clarity. This is the Blessing of Stoicism, a mindset that transforms not just your approach to women, but your entire life. If you truly want to unlock the 7 subconscious attraction triggers that women use, this is where you start. Men who grasp these principles don't leave their success to chance or luck. They become the exception, standing apart in a world where most are left guessing, stuck in endless cycles of frustration. You've just uncovered 2 powerful signs she's crazy about you, but that's only the beginning. Now, here's what you must do right now. Hit that like button. Don't hesitate. YouTube's algorithm is watching, and every single like tells it, this is the content I demand. The more engagement this video gathers, the more men we can reach. Men like you who refuse to remain confused by female psychology and are ready to step into mastery. Then, subscribe and activate notifications without delay, because what you've learned today scratches only the surface of what's possible. Next week, I'm releasing a video that dives even deeper, revealing a 5-second attraction trigger, a psychological hack so powerful it instantly pulls women toward you from the very first moment you meet. After that, your entire approach to women will change forever. This isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about understanding the unspoken language of attraction, rooted in timeless Stoic principles that sharpen your mind, command respect, and build unwavering confidence. In modern life, where distractions run rampant and genuine connection feels rare, mastering these triggers is essential. Don't settle for uncertainty. Take control. Be decisive. Embrace Stoicism, not just as a philosophy, but as your daily weapon in the battlefield of attraction. You must step beyond hesitation and guesswork. This is your moment to become the man women notice, respect, and desire, not because you're chasing them, but because you've cultivated a presence so magnetic it's undeniable. You owe it to yourself to rise above the noise. Engage with this content fully, commit to growth, and watch as your life shifts dramatically. The path ahead is clear. Now move. If you've ever caught a woman subtly mirroring your movements, matching your posture, echoing your gestures, or even syncing her breathing with yours, understand, this is no accident. This mirroring is one of the 2 hidden signs she's truly crazy about you. It's a silent, unconscious way her brain tells her to connect deeply with you, beyond words and surface-level conversations. It's empathy and attraction working together, signaling her desire to be close. This is not just playful mimicry, it's a fundamental human behavior rooted in psychology that indicates genuine interest. Then there's the second sign, the jealousy test, which is often more surprising and sometimes even shocking. You might have experienced it without fully realizing what it meant. Those sudden cold spells, subtle withdrawals, or tests of your reaction when she senses competition or even the slightest threat. This isn't about insecurity or manipulation. It's raw emotion, a protective mechanism that reveals how much she truly values what you share. If you miss these signs, you're missing the core of her feelings, and that's where most men get stuck, confused, or frustrated. Recognizing and understanding these behaviors is crucial. They are not mysteries reserved for the lucky few. They are signals you can learn to decode and use to build stronger, more meaningful relationships. This is where the wisdom of Stoicism becomes your greatest asset in the modern dating world. You must remain calm, grounded, and vigilant. Don't let your emotions run wild and cloud your judgment. Instead, observe these signs with a clear, stoic mind. See them as data, as facts to analyze, not as drama to react to. Attraction is not some magical force beyond understanding. It's a science, driven by subconscious cues that anyone can learn to read if they commit to the process. When you notice mirroring or detect jealousy tests, don't jump to conclusions or lose control. Use these signals to reinforce your connection, not to question your worth or intentions. In today's world, filled with mixed signals and confusing games, mastering this knowledge gives you an undeniable edge. Imagine how much frustration you can avoid by simply understanding the silent language of attraction. Imagine how many relationships could be saved, healed, or transformed if more men just saw what was right in front of them. This clarity isn't just useful, it's powerful. It sets you apart from the majority who stumble blindly through the minefield of dating. Now, this is where you come in. I want you to engage right now. Comment if you've noticed mirroring in your interactions, if you felt those jealousy tests firsthand, or if you want me to break down even deeper subconscious attraction signals that most men never even know exist. Your stories and experiences form a living case study that benefits everyone. They help us turn theory into real, actionable insight. You might even have your story featured in upcoming content, which means your experience can guide other men toward greater understanding and success. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it. This isn't just about growing a channel or gaining followers. It's about helping every man grasp these psychological truths. Every man deserves to decode the signals that could transform his love life and his peace of mind. Remember, attraction is not magic, it's science. Knowing these two hidden signs puts you ahead of 95% of men out there. But don't stop here. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned, because next time we're diving even deeper into the female psyche, arming you with the tools and insights to navigate attraction and relationships with precision and power. This is the Blessing of Stoicism, signing off. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and above all, stay real. Thanks for sticking around and watching all the way through. Remember, spotting those two hidden signs she's crazy about you is just the first step. What really matters is how you carry yourself with confidence and calm, like a true modern Stoic. Don't overthink or chase. Instead, focus on mastering your mindset and understanding these subtle signals. That's how you become the man who stands out without trying too hard. So, take this advice seriously. Build your inner strength, stay grounded, and let your presence do the talking. You've got what it takes. Now go show it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.